She said, a year ago, Lance's father committed suicide. And he hasn't been the same since. He stayed in this room for a solid year, and 2 months ago I was driving past the Little League ballpark and I saw the sign that said, Little League registration on this date. And I thought, wow, maybe that'll be a chance for Lance to get out and meet some kids and have some fun. And I felt like I'd been punched in the gut, you know. It still gets to me, as you can tell. Lance's mom stood there and she said, every night he comes home, he tells me about all the cool things you're teaching him and how fun you are and how great it is to be on this team and all the friends that he's making. He's starting to come out of his room, and I can see the light coming on in his life, and it's changing him. It's pulling him out of that depression that he was in. And I just stood there for a minute, like I've been, just devastated. And the only thing I could come up with to say was the most idiotic thing in the world. Like, thank you. He's a good kid. That's what I said. I mean, really, that's all I got. That's all you got. And so she left, and I thought, wow, how presumptuous of me. Who am I to judge his starting conditions and why he chose to come out for that team? Who was I to even dare to pass judgment on his ability and skills and his preparation and his parents' situation? Who was I to not have the compassion and the empathy to reach out to that boy who was obviously less skilled than the others and help him? Who was I? So I made a commitment to myself, and I redoubled my efforts. I went out and bought a bunch of tennis balls, and every day after practice, I would take Lance off to the side, and I would hit tennis balls with the racket. And he would try to catch them, they'd hit him in the face. And we'd talk about baseball. I had to teach him about running. I had to teach him about hit, like what a hit is and what an out is. And you only get 3 of them. And I had to teach him everything. You get the ball in, so you throw it into the infield, And so our team had a pretty good year that year, man. We were really good. I had apparently drafted well. And we went 16-0 in the regular season, undefeated. I kind of got wrapped up in it. I was like, man, we're 16-0. And, Lance had gone through the entire season, playing his couple innings every game. He had 0 hits on the year, and he had never made a single play. Every ball I hit to him, missed it. Went to the fence, he picked it up, he threw it in second base. He played right field every game. I couldn't put him at first base to get hit in the head. He would get hit. So we get to the playoffs, and we make it to the semifinals, and it's it's a big tournament, big park tournament, and we're doing pretty good. Teams are getting pretty good. They're catching up with us, right? And so we're in this game, and it's going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, and we get down to we're up by 1 run in the last inning of the game. And Lance hasn't played yet, but I got to get him in, so he's got to play right field. So I put him in right field. I'm like, oh, just don't hit it to Lance. Just don't hit it to Lance, So they got bases loaded with 2 outs, and they hit a ball, and it goes up, out to right field. And there's Lance. Tall, gawky, 12-year-old Lance who's been cut from the 12-year-old team, cut from the 11-year-old team, washed down into the minors with me, and there he is. And he's chasing that ball, and he looks like a baby giraffe, just born, legs and arms going everywhere. He stumbles, he falls, he leans forward, he rolls, he gets up, and he sticks his glove out, and he catches the ball. Saved the game, saved the tournament, saved the undefeated season, saved the championship. And after the game, all I could do, I couldn't even talk to the kids. I was like, game ball, Lance. Just give him the ball. And that day changed me as a coach. It changed me as a father. And it changed the culture of this place right here. And these guys all know this story. Every time I tell it, I get like this. I'm sorry. But it's our mission as teachers of this wonderful game that we love. It's our mission to meet every player exactly where he is at this moment in time. And if you're a professional teacher or a coach and you pride yourself in being able to pass this great heritage of this wonderful game on to the next generation, then it is your obligation to have that empathy and commitment to be able to go, you know what? I don't care if you're a first timer or a first rounder. When I come to coach you today, it doesn't matter how I feel. It doesn't matter what I've been doing. It doesn't matter anything about whether we even connect on an interpersonal level. I'm going to teach you. I'm going to teach you. Because that's what I am. And that's what these guys are. And we've made a commitment to say, look, we will meet, our our ethos here is that our mission is to help young men learn life skills through the metaphor of baseball. Because I can promise you that when you get out in the world and you become that beer league softball player that we talk about, everybody becomes eventually, you're going to use life lessons that you learn on the baseball field every single day. And if we ever miss an opportunity to share what we've experienced with you and help you become that, then we have not earned the right, the privilege to call ourselves coaches or teachers.